Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a New York Comic Con VeVe update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, especially that super thanks button down below. Super thanks as well. So it's your first time in New York. Going to New York Comic Con. Okay, here's a couple of things to look out for. The parties are great, but before you get to the parties, when you get to the... And again, this is for the VeVe fam or anyone if they're going to New York. I don't have to really go over doing anything with cabs anymore because Uber and Lyfts are everywhere. So if you like to drink, New York is a state in which you actually can't drink in a normal Uber. I know it varies state by state. You can drink in a limo or any Uber that's like an XL where you can fit, I think, like 9 people and above. So if you're about that life and you want to drink in an Uber, get like an XL Uber that can drink like that can seat 9 people. I think it's 8 or 9 people and above. And if you can do that, then you could drink. Because if you try to open up a can of whoop ass or a can of White Claw, a can of whatever, or a bottle of whatever in an Uber that's just a normal Uber, I don't even want to say it's going to be horribly racist, Mr. Uber driver may or may not care. He has every right to tell you to pour it out the window. Or again, he just might not care. I wouldn't play that game because it is illegal. I would get the actual Uber. That's from the airport to the hotel. Now, what if your hotel is farther away from the convention than an Uber? It's like, man, I don't want to pay like $40, $50 for that. Maybe I'll just take the subway. Well, if it's during the day, you are in luck because the subway is just a night. Like maybe you're coming in from Long Island. You have family over there, LIRR. Well, if you're in the LIRR, you get right into Penn Station. Once you get out of Penn Station, you just go north, right to the Javits Center. You're right there. Perfect. However, there are people, whether on the subway, on the LIRR, they'll come up to you with this sob story and be like, "Excuse me, sir, but me and my son, we don't have our ticket. We lost our tickets. We just got to get back to this one place. It's just one stop over. Could we just have $10 just to pay for the ticket, please? We have some money already. We'll just take that. God bless you, sir." And they're going to do that to every single cab on that train. And they're probably going to get $10 from stupid tourists like yourselves that are going to give them $10. $20. Here you go, man. Buy your kid some, a candy bar or whatever. It doesn't look like he has much. And they're going to make $100 that way. And they're going to go in and do that every single time. That is a scam. Anyone asking for money, it's a scam. Do not give in. Speaking of which, people that go in and try to give you something for free, nothing's for free. Hey, excuse me, sir, I'm about to give you, I'm a new recording artist over here. I just want to get my music out. Can I give you a free CD just to get my music out, just to get the word out there about this mixtape? Oh, free? Yeah, heck yeah, I'll take that. I'll listen to it right now. Cool. It'd be great if we could get a $5, $10 donation for this. But you said it was free. It is free, but, a donation would be really cool. Since I'm respecting you by giving you free product, you should respect me by giving me $5 or $10. Do not, and it's not just people trying to sell their mixtapes. It's, if you think a monk is trying to give you these prayer beads because he senses your chi, you have very strong chi. Let me give that. They are not. They will charge you $20 for that shit. Do not take it. Anyone trying to give you something for free in New York is a scam artist. They're trying to scam you for like 50-cent beads. They're not prayer beads. That's not a real monk. There are real monks, but that's definitely not one of them. Speaking of other stuff that they want to, and I'd mentioned the subway before. New York's kind of a crapple. Subway's mostly good during the day. Pretty chill. There's kind of a rule. When the sun goes down, stay above ground. I repeat, when the sun goes down, stay above ground. And you're just going to want to, I don't care if the Uber costs $40, $50. You want to stay above ground? You don't want to be in the subway late at night. There's plenty of VeVe after parties. There's plenty of awesome stuff. If anything, contact your good friend Randy Chavez. Be like, hey, I'm in New York for Comic-Con. I'm scared. It's okay. Papa Chavez will come in. He'll take care of you. And that's... okay, what else we got? New York City... Well, we have Central Park. the horse ride, cab rides. So I understand a horse ride around Central Park. You want to impress your bay. You're not going to impress your bay when that horse starts just crapping all over itself. And it will crap and it will smell. And every now and then a horse keels over because they're overworked and it's hot and they just animal abuse. There's a lot of lawsuits in action against those companies. But even if you don't care about the animals and you just care about getting laid, nothing is going to make your date dry up like the Sahara Desert than seeing a horse crap right in front of them. So yeah, don't do that. If you are on a subway, once in a blue moon. All right, so first off, New Yorkers are just not nice. They are a little mean. They will help you out, but they're gonna call you a dumbass while doing it. How could you be so effing retarded? Like, all you got to do is take this train to this train and go here. Like, you can ask for directions; they'll help you out, but they're gonna make you feel like a dumb piece of poop while doing it. So just be advised, you can ask whoever you want. A lot of times they'll just ignore you. If they do help you, they're just gonna be a little mean about it. That being said, New Yorkers they want to know where to go. I remember it was 2014 or 2015. Me and my friend Patrick, my friend Zenobia, my friend Heather are going to a concert somewhere in New York City and Radio City Music Hall. And we're like about to take the subway or LA, wherever we're going. There was subway, and there was someone, which again happens once in a while, where they chuck themselves in front of the train. They yeet themselves off of the platform in front of the train because it's going to be a quick unaliving. And obviously that sucks. God rest their soul. Prayers, comment F down below to pay respects. New Yorkers don't give a poop about that. I literally heard a dude say, "Let's scrape the body off the tracks, let's go!" Dude had somewhere to be. Like, he had somewhere he needed to be. So that's one of the other things that you're going to probably see. I remember my friend Heather's like, "Oh my God, someone just died." And I remember saying like, "Oh, it's like a little past rush hour and people got places to be." So there's stuff like that as well. Next one, the stripper doesn't like you. I feel like some people do things in New York that they normally wouldn't. One of those things might be strip clubs. The stripper does not like you. Male or female, doesn't matter. Just they give you her number. That's definitely a burner for like her work phone or his work phone. And they just they'll text you before they're about to go on shift for you to come see them. They don't actually like you. There will be people doing the fent fold. There will be homeless. There will be naked people. There will be like you can do whatever you want in New York and kind of get away with it. Like, no one's gonna care. I have seen people power walking naked right in front of cops. I've seen people shooting up. I've said, like, again, New York City is you could literally be next to a billionaire while also next to a homeless person while they're taking crap on the sidewalk. It happens. Again, New York is kind of crap hole, but it has some really awesome food. Bagels are great. Pizza's great. Zagats are cool for like whatever, but hole in the wall places. If you see, like, you want to look for, like, generally speaking, in the world, you want to look for some place that has an A rating for their, cleanliness and hygienics. New York, if you have anything under if it's under an A, it probably tastes really good. Like, it's probably about to be life-changing. If it's an A, it's clean. But I've been to places that did not have an A for hygienics, and those places were, like, especially Chinese places. I don't know why. Those places are so good. They put something in their food. Pizza places, same thing. The 99-cent pizza place shops, like, the big touristy stuff is fine. Like Serendipity 3, that's great. Love that place. Go there a lot. Nintendo World, love that place. Go there a lot. Went there recently. But some of the hole in the wall places, like, and it looks dang, like, for example, if you, give me one sec here. If you were ever at one of Mr. MC1's VeVe Gold logo parties, that's very highbrow. That's very high class. That is one of the places to be. And you have your Manhattan, you have your Long Island, you have your, and that's fun. That's great. It's all well and good. But I'm not gonna lie, some of the hole in the wall places, that's where you have some of the best nights of your life. the nights that you can't remember, the friends that you'll never forget. I swear, like those are the places where you go to have a good time. Now it's Comic-Con, so it's gonna be a little confusing because there's gonna be Goku and Piccolo like aura farming on the corner. There's gonna be the white and green Power Ranger having it out in the city. There's gonna be people. I remember a couple years ago they had the Szechuan sauce from Rick and Morty come out, and there were people freaking the F out in the middle of McDonald's, like doing the thing, like in the middle of the floor. Those people are insane. Fast food workers, do not fight them. Do not, like that. It's people do not give a fudge in New York. Everyone has weapons. None of them are legal. I can't believe I have to pull the Mr. Mackey here, but I feel like I need to. Drugs are bad, okay? All I'm going to say about that, you don't know what they're laced with. Please do not buy drugs off anyone in the street. Like that, you do not know what you are going to get. If you are going to go down that road, know who and where you're getting it from, because off the street is straight up, that is a way to get unalive. That is how people get their sick jollies. It's horrible. You don't want to do that. I don't care what is happening. No, it's not. You hear a commotion. You hear something. I don't care what is happening. No, it's not. You ignore it. New York had to implement a slogan a couple decades ago called "If you see something, say something." Because typically in New York, like, nope, keep walking, Chavez. None of your business. You don't want none of that. Get it. Somehow into something that you're not supposed to. Nope, something's going down. No, you don't. Keep walking. Keep walking, Chavez. None of your business. Hookup culture. I know I kind of mentioned this a little bit with the stripper and they don't love you, but at New York Comic-Con, if you are dressing like someone, and in the fandom of which you're dressing like, let's say it's Superman. We'll keep it simple. Say you're Superman. People sometimes ship Superman with Wonder Woman. You all have a 50-50 shot at hooking up at this party. There's some very, very comic book people get a little weird. And some people will have that, like, for example, Supernatural. They're Sam and Dean Winchester, and they're brothers. They are brothers. They are not supposed to be any type of lovers, but because they're Sam and Dean Winchester, a couple of the people in the community are like, oh, they ship them together and they call it Wincest. So carrying with that theme for a little bit, if you're Superman and someone else Kara, there might be a couple of people that'd be like, hey, can you guys kiss? Like, guys, no, that is not what this is about. Bad. I'm just saying, it's going to be New York Comic Con. You have the combination of everyone being drunk, plus with other, like, tattoos are going to be gotten. Hookups are going to happen. It's know who you're cosplaying as. People try to peer pressure you into something that I don't want to say Google Rule 34. Please do not. But there are certain things that happen at some of these parties that get very X-rated. And if when in doubt, refer to the other rule of if you think you hear something going on, no, you didn't. You can't just exit the building. There's typically not a lot of stray dogs in New York. They're usually all owned by someone, like a homeless person. I usually sometimes like to give them little treats because doggos, you got to do it for the doggos. Anyway, that's just my thing. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. If I missed anything, if you're a fellow New Yorker, comment down below what I missed. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Love you guys. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.